Ireland's geography could be the next big problem in the Brexit talks and ultimately scupper the Free Trade Agreement (FTA) between the EU and the UK, unearthed reports suggest. Britain's chief negotiator David Frost hosted his EU counterpart, Michel Barnier, for a private dinner at No. 10 Downing Street this week, in an attempt to revive talks on a trade and security deal. Less than 6 months before the status quo transition period is due to end, both sides have expressed concern about the lack of progress in the negotiations. The meeting follows the abrupt ending to the first round of accelerated face-to-face talks last week, after which Mr. Barnier complained about a perceived lack of respect and engagement from the UK. Sticking points include the so-called level playing field, to ensure businesses on one side do not have an unfair advantage over the other, and fishing rules. Moreover, according to Irish journalist and author Tony Connolly, there is another subject that might soon become a point of contention: Ireland's geography. In a recent report for RTE News, Mr. Connolly explained, if Irish history blindsided the Brexit withdrawal agreement, then Ireland's geography could be the next big problem. Every year 150,000 truck crossings carry 3 million tonnes of freight to and from the rest of the single market across the UK land bridge from Ireland. When both countries were in the EU, this was not a problem. Goods would flow from Dublin to Holyhead by ferry, then by road to Dover, and then they would sail through Calais with only the bare minimum of formalities. But Brexit has changed all that. He continued, British freight will, from January 1, be third country freight, meaning it will be subject to customs and regulatory controls at European ports. Neither those ports, nor British ports like Dover, are geared towards differentiating British and Irish freight. While the Irish land border grabbed all the headlines during the withdrawal agreement, what would happen to those Irish trade flows crossing the UK was a less high-profile issue, until now. Even though Mr. Barnier's negotiating mandate acknowledges the problem for Ireland, Mr. Connolly noted the land bridge issue has yet to come up in the negotiations with the UK.